Hey everyone, Saints fan back again with another GTA 5 video, and today I'll be showing you guys 3 awesome glitches that are working after the import-export DLC. We got a no cop in free mode glitch, like you're cop free, which is absolutely awesome, and then we also have one that will basically allow you to not ever pay for repair costs, and then the third one is how you can make an actual decent amount of money over the next week or two, depending on how long the import-export double money for the new adversary mode is going on. First one we're going to do is the no cop glitch. It's actually fairly simple. First step is to become a motorcycle club president. So we're going to start that. Next step is to get to our warehouse over here. Then get cops on you. I'm just going to blow up some cars here so we can get cops on us. Once you have cops on, then drive over to your vehicle warehouse and get close enough so where it tells you that you can't use the warehouse. Once you have that message, then we're going to call Lester to just get rid of the cops. Once you have it cleared, now disband your MC and register as a CEO, all while still standing in front of the warehouse. And now, once it's cleared, you will no longer gain a wanted level. Now, the only downside to this glitch is that you're going to have to stay as a CEO, because if you get out of the CEO, or if you become an MC president, or if you leave the lobby, all that stuff is going to make this glitch not work. So you have to stay in this lobby, you have to be a CEO, but it's really good because now, without having the cops on us, we can do whatever we want and not have to worry. And it even works for the missions, funny enough. So if you ever get a mission where, the cops are surrounding one of the vehicles you have to steal, then when you actually go and steal that, the cops won't do anything. It's actually kind of funny, but this is a super good tip to know, in my opinion. I mean, not having cops on you for doing something as simple as what I just showed, you really can't beat it, and I'm sure Rockstar will patch this, so, get this done, or get this in while you can. The next thing I'll show you guys is, I guess, a glitch, but you don't have to pay repair costs if you do this. So you need 2 characters for this. Then on your main character, go into your bank account and then basically deposit everything that you own into the bank. Once you do that, then switch to your secondary character. Once you're on your secondary character, then what we're going to do is go to the ATM and withdraw all the money that we just put in the bank. You can see we can withdraw all of it. Let's hit yes. So now my 9 million is on my secondary character. From here, we're going to back out. And pro tip, do it on the ATM machine here and not your phone, because on your phone, you have to actually withdraw in increments of, I believe the maximum is 100,000. So on there, you can just do it all at once. But once you have done that, now we're going to go back to our primary character. And basically what it does, since you have no money on the primary character, no money in your bank, when you go and steal the cars, when you go, and I believe even selling them works too, but when you steal the cars and you get that repair cost, you don't have any money to pay it, so it's, for all intents and purposes, free. That is really useful to fill up your entire garage of cars without having to spend any money. Obviously, if you make money in the session, from whatever means, that'll get deducted, so you're going to have to, once you do either sell cars or make money in some way, transfer that money and withdraw it back on your second character or secondary character. But if you have no money on your primary character, then you can get cars for free. Well, unfortunately, as you just saw, we couldn't actually get the car because we have freaking modders in here, but it will work, and that is a way, and now I gotta get rid of $16,000 because they just dropped it on me, but it will work, and you will get the repair costs for free. So if you want to save money, I mean, again, it'll add up over to, like, you may not think only saving, $2,000-$3,000, because that's usually how much it costs to repair the car, in the end is worth it. But if you sell, or if you get a full lobby or a full car warehouse of 40, then that'll add up, and doing this glitch might actually become worth it. And then the final one, the one that is pretty good for actually making money, if you want to make some money for the next weekish or so, depending on how long the event or the new adversary mode is in double XP. What we're going to do is go to jobs, and then we're going to go to the Turf Wars adversary mode. We're just going to start one of them up. It does not matter which one. This is basically how you can make money going AFK. It only works in this adversary mode, though. You are going to need a friend to do this, so if you want, you can alternate, like, every other 30 or so minutes, or every other game you could get the money. But once we actually get a person in here, we're going to set the rounds to 4, and we're going to set the target score to 5, because that'll give you the maximum amount of profit, because the games will last longer. And once you have that set up, then we're just going to confirm the settings and start. Now, when the game starts, don't actually move. Like, take your hands off the controller. Now, the reason this is a super easy way to make money is because you can see the timer in the middle. It sort of counts down automatically, like, regardless of if you do anything or not. So what you're going to want to do with your friend, make sure you don't get kicked. He says he's going to get kicked. Make sure you don't, like, actually go to AFK. Like, if you want, tie a rubber band or something to your controller so you don't get kicked for being AFK, because I think it's like 2 minutes or something. It's not the traditional or the regular 13 minutes that it is in free roam, but make sure neither of you guys get kicked. And what's going to happen is, if we let this game mode, by not doing anything, if we let this go to the maximum amount, like it's going to go back and forth, eventually in this specific round, it'll go to a sudden death. That's the only point when one of us is going to have to actually go capture a point. Like, if it's going to be you or me, for example, if I'm going to get the money in the end, then I'm going to capture that point so I win the round. But if you have it set to 5 rounds, the way you can maximize this amount of profit is by each round alternating wins. So, for example, the first round I'll win, second round he'll win, and then it'll go to 4-4, and then the 5th round, or the final, I guess, would be 11th round or 9th round. That's the one I would win to make it 5-4. I would win the game, and then because it's double money, you get like $250,000 because you're extending it so far, since that's the way GTA, that's the way the games work. Basically, however long these missions last, you get paid more depending on that. And because we don't need to do anything in this game mode, we can literally, be watching a show, be watching a movie, making a sandwich or something. Like I said, as long as you have like a rubber band or something on, so you're just doing like burnouts so you don't get AFK or kicked for AFK, you can easily make, like I said, $200,000 to $250,000 in like 30 minutes, in like 200 or in 20 to 25 minutes, depending on how long it does take. So if you want to try that out for the next few days, since it is going to be double money, then I would. It's not the most fun way to make money, and it's definitely a boring way, but it's not grindy at all. You literally sit here and do nothing. So if you wanted to try that, then you can. Unfortunately, as you see, I just captured a point. So make sure you don't actually drive on to the thing. Just stay on this little yellow part, and it will go into sudden death, and that's how you can continue and get the money. But anyway, those were the 3 glitches, or the 3 sort of helpful tips, or whatever you want to call them, after the Import-Export DLC. Hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, please drop a like, subscribe, all that stuff. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.